kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. First down here for this offense. The DB's backing off from the line now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that one to score.
First and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. It's going to bring up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Lawrence. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Passes the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
You just don't see very many inside runs open up like that. Usually those are kind of your bread and butter plays where you're looking to get 4 to 6 yards. But, hey, it doesn't hurt when you can bust out a big one through the A-gap.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Pitch to the back. Crosses the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Getting set. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights off a defender. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. It's an option look. Oh, and the football comes out. Past midfield. Inside the 40. Past the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Got a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that is no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope for the defense and get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's King. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
this time enough for one more play in the half. He's back to throw again on second down. Bringing pressure. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense is back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. As a design quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. He makes the grab. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
A 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Punt over the middle. It's Lawrence. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass caught inside the 15. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Great job here by this offense to open up the 2nd half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And they've got the returner corralled. The Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Makes a nice move there. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. The gain makes it second and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Pass caught, can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within 1 in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to... all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. 6 seconds remaining.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Now they're running on the toss. That one moves the ball across the 40. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. So first and 10, our first play of overtime. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Same tailback, another carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to take the lead in overtime.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. issue on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And now the handoff. Got space, looking to score. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And they tack on the extra point. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. They'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So now it's 3rd and short. If they can't make the 1st down, want to at least position the ball for a game-winning field goal attempt. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. 1st and goal now as the offense tries to just punch it in and win the game right here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
They come up on 3rd and goal. You can try to punch it in or just position the ball for a game-winning field goal try. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
And he's got it, the game winner in double OT.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.